Arse breath. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Talk podcast with me, Harvey.
Harvey Sam. I nearly didn't know what you were doing then.
Today, we're doing a jibber jabber episode because obviously, doing a podcast where every single episode we have a different subject, we're going to run out of ideas very quickly. So, we thought we'd do it every so often, do an episode where we just talk bollocks for half an hour.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
My squeaky chair's back.
I want to make a million jokes.
It's not a mattress. Also, I still can't find my lead for my bloody microphone.
Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, the way we record this is the very first episode, we just put the recording of the call and use that. Then we thought, well, no, that sounded a little bit more professional. So then we used our phones and recorded using our phones. But then we went, well, we've actually got professional mics. Why don't we use them like a normal, sane person was? But we required other bits of technology to do that, and we're still currently awaiting those. So hopefully, maybe even the next episode, we will sound we'll sound probably exactly the same. So yes.
Yeah, we probably will sound the same.
So Sam sounds different now because he's using a different mic. I don't know. Or he sounded different in the last episode.
Yeah, so I used this for the last episode, didn't I?
And I used a different editing software for the last episode, and I will not be doing that again because it was crap. Yeah, it was just ugh. So what do we talk about in today's Jibber Jabber episode?
I carved a pumpkin. If you didn't see it, it's on my Twitter. I'm quite proud of it, to be fair.
It is very good. It is very good.
I think it's really good as well, actually.
I don't have the patience to carve a pumpkin anymore.
I'm going to show you it again because I think it's really good.
You're going to show me. You're not going to show the viewers. It's like it's of a pirate.
It is a pirate, yeah.
Do you know what I could do? If you send me the photo, I could probably put it as the caption, the photo of this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Because each episode I have to...
They could just go and check my Twitter out and give it a cheeky follow, to be fair.
Okay, we'll do that.
Also, I downloaded this new app as well. It's called Fantastical. And essentially, it's just a calendar app, but it's just really good and just so much better than the iPhone one and the Android one.
There we go.
I can...
I downloaded an app for my phone called Good Lock, which is... I don't know if iPhone has it, but the Android's got it. It basically means it gives you a little bit of extra features on your phone. It's a bit like something you can do with the DSLR. I can't remember what it's called. We can kind of hack it a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of extra features. I can't remember what it's called.
Sort of like Magic Lantern? It.
Yeah, it's not like jailbreaking, but I think it's called Magic Lantern on the DSLR.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, but for your phone, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, not jailbreaking, because jailbreaking is illegal.
It is.
So don't do it, kids. And if you're watching this, you shouldn't be, because it says a tiny little E saying this is explicit.
Does it? Does it say we're explicit?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I have to put it as explicit because we swear. Well, we swear. Well, you swear.
I swear.
you swear. I don't swear as much.
No, you're used to not swearing though. I don't really have to.
Well,
what about that?
That is going to probably be the thing, is because your child's first word is probably going to be a swear word.
It's bloody not. I'm good with not swearing around her. Sort of. No, I am. I am good at not swearing around her. She doesn't really understand. She's only 9 months. So she doesn't understand it yet. So it's fine.
Yeah, she's not going to be reciting Shakespeare.
No. Hopefully not. I mean, if she did...
To be or not to be.
Nice. I really appreciate the accent you put on there for my child. So realistic.
Could you...
Bloody hell.
And you're like, oh,
What
well, Giles
what's
just said
new?
something. Well, the day,
trying to
this
think what's.
episode of the podcast. There's nothing actually going on in the world right now, really. There's the coronavirus, but who cares? I'll tell you something I did recently. I was shopping with my mother, which is the gayest thing you'll ever hear. And I was there shopping, and for some strange reason, I lost my balance. I was losing my balance. I didn't feel faint. I was just losing my balance. And so I thought, well, I'm autistic. I have an excuse. I can take my mask off. So I took my mask off, and I felt so guilty for taking my
Yeah, I
mask
know.
off.
I'm too fair. I'm not used to this with my mask in the sense of that
Mm,
I don't take it. Like, if I forget it, I'll buy one or I'll go back and get mine.
yeah.
But I'm used to this in the sense that I forget to keep it on. Like I'll be walking around the shop and I'll be talking to Maisie,
Mm.
and then the next thing you know, I'm paying for something with the mask around my neck because I've just forgot.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
fucking used to this.
I took it off. Well, being autistic, I'm allowed to, I have an excuse to take it off. Sorry, not an excuse, a reason I'm allowed to take it off. And I've always said, yes, the mask bugs the hell out of me, so I thought I'd switch it off. Hello, my mother's coming to interrupt us.
It's all right.
Yeah, she's done that before. Anyway, so I had an excuse, so I took it off, but yeah, I still felt guilty because I've always said, like I was. That's what I remember I was saying now. I think my mother distracted me. They did bug the hell out of me, and I was there just like fidgeting. And I genuinely, with the mask on, had a full blown panic attack wearing a mask in a local shopping centre in Iceland. How depressing is that? And I thought, do you know what? I'll put up with it. I'll put up with it because I am a human and I'm nice and not a
Because
Karen.
I am a human. I'm a real boy. That's quite
Well,
good, to be fair.
and I thought, you know what? I'll cope. But so that's the only time I've ever taken a mask off in a shop, and I still felt guilty. The dirty looks I got though, from the staff as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I went into Shoe Zone the other day. Not the other day. It was quite a long time ago, to be fair. Um, and I forgot to put my mask on. Like it was around my neck. I just forgot to put it on. Again, going back
Mm.
to the statement that I just used to it. To the point now,
Mhm.
I have to like keep it on around the street.
Oh, I do as well. Yeah.
And the look that I got from the staff, she literally looked at me, and I knew straight away when she looked at me like disgustingly.
Mm.
I knew straight away it was because I didn't have my mask on, so I put it on. And I was walking, I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna take that. I was like, that's just pure rude. I was
Mm.
like, all she had to do was tell me to be like, excuse me, do you mind just putting your mask on? And I would be
Yeah.
like, yeah, my bad, darling. I'll put it on now. Do you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
was like, nah, I'm not letting you be rude. So I was like, just wait till she comes and asks me like if I need any help.
Mm.
I'll leave it. She come up to me. So I was like, yeah, actually. I was like, can I speak to someone that's kind of in charge of you? And she was like,
You turned
yeah,
into a Karen.
well, yeah, I did. Yeah, straight away, straight Karen. I was like, you're just rude. I was like, you just looked at me disgustingly, and it was awful. So then I turned to Twitter. Oh yeah, I went full on to the point. I DM'd them.
Shut the front
No, I
door.
did see that. Shoe Zone.
Oh my god.
I DM'd them.
I now know what we're titling this episode. Sam is a Karen.
And honestly, it was just so rude.
My favourite. Have
To
you
be
seen
fair,
the
I had like
Karen?
my sister and my mum with me as well, which pissed me off even more because she was also rude to my sister and my mum, which also annoyed me. So I DM'd Shoe Zone, and I was like,
What did they say? Because I saw they responded. Did they actually say?
yeah, they
Was
did
that an
respond.
automatic?
So I
Did they
was
just say
like,
sorry?
I was just spoke to. I was looked at disgustingly. I was like with myself and myself, my sister, and my mum. All just we forgot to put our masks on. We apologised when we realised we had them off. And I exaggerated a bit. I was like, then we left without paying. And I put awful customer service from such a great store, just because I wanted to become that much of a Karen. Like that's how like it turned into a joke. Do you know what I mean? But it still pissed me off.
Mm.
And then they just put, "Hi Sam, Thanks for reaching out to us. We are terribly sorry to hear this happen to you in our store. We ensure to pass on your comments to the relevant department to be looked into further. Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
I appreciate that, you know.
Thanks for getting something from Word, copying and pasting it in.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Have you seen? There's a Karen video which I think is the funniest thing in the entire world. She's cut a hole in her mask. She says it's difficult
Yes,
to
I
breathe.
saw that.
Oh my god.
I did see
It
that.
is so funny. I've watched it on a loop. It is ridiculous. How thick can you be?
Have you ever been a Karen?
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine you have, to be fair.
You've seen me as a Karen in college.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Fucking hell, you were like 40.
I was in. Well, let me explain this. Right, in college, I was promised in my exams a extra time and a laptop. Right, and every fucking exam I did, I never got these. Every exam, from my GCSEs in school all the way up to college, and I just had enough to the point I walked out my exam on strike, and I actually planned to as well. And would you like to know, did it make a difference? No, it didn't make a difference. Because the college we went to just don't listen to their students. I won't say the name of the college because I'm not an arsehole and don't want to get sued, but yeah. Smiley face.
Insert smiley face here. It's all well and good now.
Yes. I don't go there anymore.
No, well, yeah, that's what's good about it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, actually, that's a massive Karen moment for you.
That
is the only Karen moment that I've had though. I was literally just going through my Twitter DMs, and I don't have much. It's you talking about us just talking about light, and then God, look at the first original light logo. How shit is that? Awful.
Which none of you can see, by the way. It's in.
No, yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting that.
We're not on video yet. It's in a circle basically. It's light written into a circle, but the L is connected to the circle. I didn't mind it, to be honest.
It was just really easy and simple for me to make. I essentially just made it to put on there, so it didn't have like one of those like coloured L's.
Yeah. Then the current logo is better. But yeah.
The current logo is very much better. That's not even a thing.
How long did that take you?
Well, the current one, I bought it, so it was made for me.
How much? Do you want to say how much it cost?
No. No, it wasn't too bad, to be fair. It's really good. I also use a lot of, for like social media posts, I use like an online thing called Canva.
Yeah.
I've recommended it to you a couple of times.
Yeah, I've got Canva on my phone, and I think I've used it on my
Yeah, it's really
laptop.
good. I use a lot of designs on there.
Highly recommend Canva.
Got that on there. I can't announce it, but got that logo with that all marked on it.
Ooh.
Got the watermarks for that on there.
See, that's the good thing about doing this on a video call, is we could just show like a piece of paper of all the things. Just going, shut up. It's like
we do a lot of our streams on there as well. So all of our stream covers, Night and Light was actually made on there just because it was really simple and easy.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to put too much effort into it, as bad as that sounds. I didn't.
Well, it's my show, so I'm the face of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Bitch. What was the other thing? I literally was about to say something. Yeah, when we were interviewing Mark Sargent, something happened and I can't remember. What were we just saying? Oh yes, when we were interviewing Mark Sargent, we were passing notes to each other. We were messaging each other, like passing things on. Because obviously I hardly spoke in the Mark Sargent, which you haven't listened to yet. In the Mark Sargent interview, I hardly spoke because he wouldn't shut up. No, because of like delays and stuff, I wasn't able to get a word in edgeways because stuff and technology. And so I messaged him saying, "What's the next question?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm just going to ask him about his book." I was like, "Okay, go on, I'll bring up his book." But then you brought up the book, and I was like,
Yeah, because it was just because of the delay.
"Yeah, the delay was
Because he
ridiculous."
stopped talking, and it was quiet for a bit, and I was
Hmm.
like, Harvey's got a delay, and so I'll wait a little bit longer.
For me, my
But for you,
camera
you
wasn't
didn't have a
on.
delay.
No, for my camera wasn't on for me, so it was completely black, and
It
for
was on
him, he
for
was frozen.
us.
It was on for you, and camera his camera was frozen. Yours was normal. So I was like, okay, this is weird. So it was getting to a point, and I think I brought this up. It was I was there just like because I thought my camera was off, so I could start doing stuff. So I think I was even on my phone at one point whilst he was talking, and I was there and stuff. And then he just said like about an hour or so in, or something, or half an hour in, saying, "Oh, your friend here is getting quite restless." And I thought, can he see me? And I messaged you, went, "Is my webcam working for you?" And you went, "Yes." And if we ever show you the video, you can kind of see me suddenly go bolt up and start looking normal and just nodding, going, "Yep, yep."
It's like acting
But
like you're actually
yeah,
interested. Yeah.
but in my head, I'm going, "Oh shit."
Shit, I've been sat here for about half an hour not caring, not doing anything. The reason why that hasn't come
Yeah.
out yet was just because the quality that isn't great. It was the start of lockdown. It was very much.
Mm.
I messaged him if we could have him as a come on, just do an interview, have him on as a guest, and he was literally like, "Yeah, but I'm only free tomorrow at this time." And I was because
Yeah.
he's just come back. He just travelled back, so he was on this morning the day before he spoke to us. So he literally had like a UK tour, finished it off with us. He went on this morning, which you probably watched it. To be fair, I watched it.
I did watch it, yeah.
And then he was literally like, I'm like, yeah, I'd happily do it, but I'm only free tomorrow at 4 o'clock your time. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I haven't
We haven't got anything.
like planned anything yet. Bear in mind, this was like the day before. I literally messaged him, I was like, and I wasn't expecting him to go, yeah, I'll do it
Yes.
tomorrow. I thought it was going to be like in a couple of weeks. You know, the normal gap that you would when you plan guests on for a podcast to allow me time to research. I literally spent the whole day and night before, like scanning through his book, literally going seeing what I could find to speak about, watching his film, his documentary, going through IMDb and everything, to then only really listen to him for about 45 minutes and only myself speak for about 10.
Yeah. And I got a little word in edgeways.
Yeah, you said hello and goodbye.
I said hello and goodbye, and I intervened into some bits. But see, I thought because we went in, and that's when I heard we were speaking to a flat earther, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in and like rip him to shreds and like go, "You're an idiot." But then I thought, and then I think we both went, "Let's not do that." As tempting as it is, let's not do that. And we thought, let's go in in a polite way. Like I've had, I'm not going to say who, but someone said, "Oh, could we get him on to art because he wants to make another podcast he wants me involved." Could be he wants me to cheat on you. And
Start dobbing people in.
yeah, basically, and he said he wanted to bring him in just so he can rip him to shreds. And I thought, no, that's not really. You don't do that to a guest, do you? So
it would have been different if we had, if it was like a show or something.
Yeah, if it was on telly, I wouldn't care.
But I was just fascinated.
I
was purely fascinated on his views on something different, and not even just that. The fact that he's been so successful with it. Sorry. In the sense of his film, his documentary, having it distributed on Netflix. Like, he's not someone that is just on YouTube saying he believes in the flat earth.
Yeah.
So that's more what I was really interested in.
It's more him as a person, which we're trying to find out about. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a really nice guy. Like, he wasn't rude or anything like that. you know, he put because he asked if he could record it his end and put it on his YouTube channel. I was like, yeah, it's absolutely fine. And he put it on like straight away, didn't he?
Yeah, he put it on straight away. We were
And I
like,
messaged him. I was just like, hey, do you mind just like taking it down for a bit because we haven't uploaded ours yet? And he was like, yeah, my bad. He was like, I thought it was just a straight away thing. I was like, no, it's fine. I was like, we just got to edit some bits. And he took it down. But then I kind of decided to not put it online. And I messaged him again. I was like, okay, you can upload it now. And he did, and it, you know, it did absolutely. He absolutely killed it on his channel.
It did like 10 of those. So if you want to listen to it, go to the Mark Sargent channel. It's the full thing's on there at roughly about the same time we did it. So if you want to listen to it, it's there. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I wonder if I can see how many views it's got.
I think it got to like 10, 15,000 views.
Mark Sargent.
Yeah, if you want to listen to. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Videos. So how many months ago was it? It's about
7 or 8 months ago now. No, 7 or 8. About 7 months ago, I think it was.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah, so we recorded that, and we didn't do it because A, like Sam said, the quality wasn't that good, and B, timings and everything, it was delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed, and now it's pretty much out of date. If we released it now, everyone would be like, oh, wait, what are you talking about? Because it was at the point when the coronavirus was like, oh, it's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue. And people were like, you know, not taking it. It wasn't really being taken seriously. That's why we went into lockdown. So it was just like, ugh. So it was very weird. And as you could probably tell, I am stalling while Sam tries to find the YouTube video. So, yeah.
Yeah, I will find it. I am just looking for it now.
So, yeah. I think last time I looked, it got was 10.5K, which is ridiculous for something that I'm in, you know, apart from my baked potato video, which I'm still surprised it got 20.8K. For anyone who doesn't know, baked potato is a song from Matt Lucas. He did a version of it because the baked potato song is actually quite old. It was made in the 90s, but he made a version of it for the NHS, for the coronavirus. And he did it loads for charity, and he got loads of people to duet it on TikTok. So I duetted it on TikTok as me, and I can't sing to save my life. But I did it anyway, and it got 20.8K. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I can't find it. But anyway, yeah. So that it's over on there. It's a couple of months ago now. But yeah. So essentially, the reason why that just didn't get uploaded just because it got to the point where I was editing, and it just didn't sound great. I did upload it behind the scenes over on the Instagram page. It is on there.
You did, yes, I did. I was like, what are you on about? Oh yeah, you did. You can just hear it there. There was a little clip. Bad audio there, clip. But yeah, but it was fun. I did enjoy.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. It was very good.
We will release it one day, maybe.
Yeah,
so we're going to react to it, aren't we?
We are going to react to it. We're going to kind of go back and listen to our episodes that we didn't upload. Just because we were trying to work out on how to get the best sound. We were all just really busy. We had a lot of in-house production for Light. With On the Line, planning for On the Line.
That was a fun.
That was a huge success.
That was great fun. I enjoyed that, and I just I was just sat there on the phone, but it was fun. And being an idiot, making Thingy laugh constantly, but trying to make her laugh.
That's right.
That's what I do. I do that on stage because I'm a 4-year-old. I just try to make them break.
But yeah, no, that was good. That was fun. God, that was some time ago now. That was, wasn't it?
At my Butlins audition, I was like, "Oh, I'm good at getting out of situations when things go wrong," and they just instantly turned to. I was expecting to go, "Oh, that's good," but no, they turned to me and went, "Nothing goes wrong." I was like, "All right." I was like, I know.
This has gone wrong, so I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
What?
That's what I would have been like. I would have just tried to be like, well, this has clearly gone wrong. So who's next? Anyone? No. How about number 14? Yeah, you go up
Yeah.
first.
What number were you when you auditioned? Do you remember?
36.
Oh, I was number 25 and I was the last one. I've still got my audition thing.
Yeah, so have I. There was 70 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big audition.
I'm being very careful with my words about what I can or can't talk about because obviously, remember when I made a joke when we did our Minecraft series. I made a joke and I had to cut it.
Yeah.
I won't repeat
I
it.
downloaded Minecraft the other day again, actually.
Mm.
It's quite fun. I forgot how therapeutic of a game it is.
It is. It's quite addictive when you get into it.
Yeah, it's just really therapeutic.
Yeah. We're going all on a million tangents today. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Because obviously you did shows. Did anything ever go wrong while you were at Butlins?
Yeah, I forgot my
stage?
lines a couple of times. A couple of show stops here and there.
What's the worst that's ever happened to me? What's gone wrong? Apart from I went blind, but I spoke about that before for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you spoke about that last week, didn't you?
Was it last week? It might have been the last week or the week before. What's the worst that's ever gone wrong? It's like the classic line, has anything ever gone right? I don't think anything's ever gone right in my show. I've never done a show where everything's gone completely right.
That's going to change on the end of year special.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to swimmingly well.
I've like forgetting lines or stumbling on my line or something has happened in every show because I stumble on my real life lines.
My personal life script.
Yeah,
is, something I constantly need to revise.
Yeah. I'm the worst at line learning, so. No, I'm really good. What are you saying?
No, really I was just going to be like, I'm okay with it when I have a physical script. I can't like learn. But obviously, given when I was doing like sales and stuff, you had like a basic kind of script. And I was being told it. But the issue is when you're getting told a script, people tell you that script in their own way. Whereas with a script, you can read it, you can work out what words you wouldn't say, you can take them out, you can change it,
interpret it. Yeah.
Yeah, but when someone is telling you what to say, you naturally copy it instantly what they tell you to say because it feels more
were
direct.
They telling you in your ear and then you were saying it?
No. Like so like during training.
Oh, okay.
So when I was like learning what to do, what to sell, and everything, they were like, "So you need to say this and this." I was like, "Right, okay, I need to say that," and it got to like 5 or 6 people, and like I just couldn't do it. I just didn't know what to say because it was told to me what to say, so I couldn't get it. But give me a script for a show, I can learn lines easily.
So can I.
I wouldn't say you forget your lines.
I just go off them so much that I can't get back. No, I'm joking. I can learn them. I have various methods of learning lines. One thing I do in panto every year is
you just don't learn them.
I don't learn them and just make it up. I did that on the opening night of the most recent one. I just couldn't learn the lines, and I just like it was like.
Are you doing a panto this year?
No,
you're not.
No, we were gonna do a mini one, where we were gonna do something which I won't go into detail because we still might, because I wanted to be unique. But yeah, we were gonna do sort of a mini one, but we would have started rehearsing at least by now, and stuff. But yeah, so so I was kept on forgetting my lines on the opening night, and I went. It was funny because I was like, I love it when stuff like that happens. So I was able to ad-lib around it, but it got to a point when a kid went, "You're funny because you keep forgetting your lines." A kid said that, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to say to that.
I was like, "Okay, whoopsie." So for the rest of it, and I just turned to her and went, "Oh, can you tell?"
For the rest of it, I just took my script with me on stage.
Oh, I couldn't do that. Actually, no. Saying that, the year before, we had someone on stage who was a bit old, let's say, and just couldn't learn his lines. And he just said to me, if I forget my lines, can you just work around it? And I said, yeah, I'll live around it. And I said, I will obviously every so often take the piss out of you for getting your lines. He said, yeah, that's completely fine. Every single scene he was in, he forgot his lines. And it got to a point where my mum went, you do know it looked like you're just bullying him. It did, because I just kept on forgetting his lines. Are you breaking your microphone?
Yeah, I've just broke my mic.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that was fun. But we do a show with the Panther. We do an adult night where the stage crew change. They don't change the script. We change the script, so I've changed bits of the script every so often. But to be ruder, but also the stage crew change like some of the props. They swap them over and stuff. What have you done? He's unplugged his mic again. Brilliant. Anyway, so we've like so they change like props. So we have had male pleasure items or female pleasure items
That's
in
better.
there. Sorry, I just said male or female pleasure items, and you went, "That's better."
That's better. I didn't hear what you
We did
said.
trailer for. I said in the Panther we use male or female pleasure items. You went, "That's better."
Brilliant. Of course, I had to say that's better at that time.
Oh dear. Please,
Bloody hell.
if we ever did a trailer for each episode, that's just going to be it. But yeah, one other thing I thought we could talk about is you did something over August. You did something for charity.
I did, yeah. Ran 100
Yes,
miles.
around 100 miles. How did that go?
Yeah, it was alright. Once I got into a routine, it was easy.
Did you run like a certain amount of miles a day, or was it?
Yeah, so I had like a spreadsheet that I ticked off.
How long did it take you in the end?
It took me the whole month. I'd spread it out so I would run every day. I think it was 4 miles, 4 to 5 miles every day with a couple of rest days.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Once I got into a routine, it was all right.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I can't run 1 meter.
I mean, one step for you is like 1 meter.
It is. No, that's still exhausting. That's not really. That's still a chore. This is how old I am, right? I do a quiz on my Facebook page. The first week I did it, I stood up for an hour. Well, no, hang on, I was on stream about 50 minutes, right? With breaks. So I had breaks, and I sat down during the breaks. So I'm thinking, oh, that's fine. Any human probably could do that. Not me. Second stream, I had a chair. I sat down for the entire stream, and I found that exhausting. To the point that my right leg doesn't work at the moment. There is no strength in it at all.
Why?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Nothing. Literally nothing. And
What do you mean nothing? You must have done something.
I'm probably just dying.
I'm just dying, guys. Don't worry about me.
Dying.
It's all right.
Yeah. If not the day after the stream, I'm dead.
Jesus Christ.
I want this played at my funeral.
Do you though?
No, not really.
No, I wouldn't want this played at my funeral either, so don't worry about it.
There we go, that's something to talk about. What do you want played at your funeral?
I don't know. Find out next week though, where we'll plan this episode next time. No, these are planned. I think it's just nice to kind of sit down and have a chat. Also, I downloaded Audible today, which I didn't think would be that kind of useful. I still don't know how to use it because every time I search for books, it just comes up with the sample. So like if I go to Harry Potter, how do I buy that?
What's that? There was like a yellow bar. I think it just says add to basket, can't you?
No, it says add to wish list.
Oh.
There's no like, if I press sample now, it's just 4 minutes.
Oh. I
So
don't
how
know.
do
I don't
I?
use Audible.
Can someone just drop me like a Twitter DM or something?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely
Are you
don't
paying
know
for
how
it?
to use it.
Are you paying for it though?
But this is what I'm saying. It hasn't asked me to pay.
Oh, fair enough. Are you on Amazon Prime though?
Yeah.
So I think you get Audible's part of Amazon Prime.
So how come I can't listen to
I think it is. I think it is. I'm probably making that up, but
library? Should I have a look? Discover bestsellers. Home.
Audible like to sponsor a lot of people. Just saying, they could sponsor us. Did we find a sponsor in the end?
We haven't yet. I'm in talks with a couple of people.
Mm.
But I haven't found anyone yet. But I'm in talks with a couple of people. Yeah, I just don't know how to.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm trying to work out how to.
How to work? Yeah. So yeah, but this yeah. So yeah. Tweet Sam if they know how to. If you know how to work Audible, I probably could figure it out because I've got Audible, so I'll probably have a look afterwards.
Yeah, tell
But
me.
yes, right. How long have we been going for now? I actually don't know.
38 minutes. We'll probably have
38
to
minutes.
edit quite a bit of that, to be fair.
Oh, don't say that.
Sorry, mate, because of my mic.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you
Next week.
whenever next week with another episode. Also, I've just noticed something. I was going to say this.
Mm.
Because we try and record every Saturday, right? I swear we've only ever done that once out of every episode we've recorded.
Yeah, we have. Because the first Saturday I was away.
First Saturday you're away.
Last Saturday I was working.
Mm.
So just this Saturday.
Yeah, today's Sunday.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was I doing yesterday? Oh, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep. So did I.
I fell asleep. Yeah, I went into town and then I fell asleep.
I've been trying to get my sleep pattern back to normal, and I was meant to get a haircut on Friday, and I overslept my appointment.
Jesus Christ.
I am. That's bad.
Oh, I broke my mic again. Look, it's now come off.
Oh, mine does that all the time. The arm comes off about a billion times. That isn't on because I've got my arms attached to my bed. My mic arm, not my actual arm, is attached to my bed. And because I do streams, Twitch streams at Harvey_Wood. There's the plug. I do Twitch. I haven't done one in a while, but yeah, yeah, and it comes off all the time. That's what she said. So yes.
Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching.
Listen,
I keep doing that every week now.
What?
I keep saying thank you very much for watching.
Well, they could be watching the screen they're listening to it on. They could be really sad.
Yeah, they could. They could. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, guys. Don't forget you can also check out our social medias. I found right at the top on Spotify and underneath each upload on SoundCloud. From next month, you'll also be able to start listening to us on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Again, I said that last week as well. Don't forget to follow, download everything on Spotify and SoundCloud. I think Apple Podcasts is separate to Apple Music. You can still listen to it on Apple Music, but I think it's best to say Apple Podcasts because I think that's what shows your numbers a lot more.
Apple. It's just going to be something on Apple.
Yeah, somewhere on Apple. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. Yes. And we'll see you next week with another completely random episode of this non-professional professional podcast.
Clear off. I'm going to go for a poo.